Ladies and gentlemen, to present our next inductee, please welcome retired Assembly Speaker Joe Roberts.
Thank you very much. Good evening. It is indeed a privilege for me to present our newest inductee, Governor Jim Florio. My personal connection with Governor Jim Florio dates back approximately 35 years, when then Congressman Florio gave me the opportunity to work on his congressional staff. I was simply one of the countless New Jerseyans, many of whom are here tonight, who Jim Florio mentored, and the 1,000 more that he inspired to believe as he does, that if you fought for what you believed in, you could truly make a difference. Jim Florio's reputation as a fighter actually began in his youth and in his early Navy career when he was a pretty good amateur boxer. He didn't win every battle, but he won far more than he lost. Back in the day, I think Jim's boxing record was something like 12-2, which was pretty good. Following his Navy service, Jim Florio graduated from Rutgers Law School in Camden, beginning an association with Southern New Jersey, which has always considered him to be its greatest champion. Let's hear it for South Jersey. Governor Jim Florio's public career, either in Trenton or in Washington, has always had its constant themes: vision, ability, integrity, and his willingness to fight the fights that no one else will. Fighting to guarantee that every New Jersey child gets an excellent education no matter where they live. Fighting corporate polluters, holding corporate polluters responsible for their actions to damage the environment. And fighting sometimes as a lone voice to ban assault weapons and curb gun violence. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Florio's life is an inspiration and is also truly a profile in courage. Ladies and gentlemen, my honor on behalf of all the people he has worked with and all the people whose lives he has touched to present our great former Governor, Jim Florio.
Well, thank you, Joe, for the very nice, kind comments, and I'm very pleased to be here. On behalf of Lucinda, myself, my children, and my grandchildren, some of whom are here tonight, I want to thank everybody who was responsible for this award. It's interesting, I have to confess, I was a little apprehensive about having a fewer votes than Governor Livingston, who died in 1790. That would not be good. But I also want to thank all the people who are here in this audience for coming out today. I saw in the back room some of the supporters and some of the people who have been very friendly to me over the last number of years. It has not always been easy to be a supporter of Jim Florio. There were times when I saw out-of-state drivers come into the state, see the bumper stickers, and thought my first name was Dump. But times change. I want to also congratulate all the honorees tonight. All the honorees are leaders in their profession and their fields. And that's something that's important. We really have to have leadership in this country more than we have now. It's interesting, these times that we're going through are dramatically changing, very complex. And what we have to have are people who are willing to go raise questions, because the dilemma of our time is the fact that things are changing so rapidly that we haven't got the ability to change the policies designed to deal with the consequences of the changes. So we need leaders, leaders who will be willing to question the status quo, leaders who will be willing to have questioned the traditional wisdom, which is more and more about tradition and less about wisdom. I guess what I would just conclude with is the observation that you can't control the hand you've been dealt, but how you play that hand says a lot about your values, your intellect, and most importantly, your character. So thank you very much.